everyone. Laura Wayman, the Dementia Whisperer here. Okay, so hopefully you have made it safely so far through the pandemic. And you've looked for an opportunity to get you and the one or ones you are caring for vaccinated. So what is a loving approach to dementia care and a dementia-aware strategy for getting the individual or a group of individuals with dementia symptoms vaccinated? Now, in the midst of this coronavirus crisis and all of the challenges it brings to you, the caregiver, more than ever, this is a time to help the one or ones being cared for by using dementia-aware communication and care approach strategies, remaining sensitive to the fact that all of their emotions and feelings remain. So, keeping in mind that dementia is not a specific disease, it's an overall term that describes a group of symptoms associated with a decline in thinking skills severe enough to reduce a person's ability to perform everyday activities. People with dementia symptoms begin to struggle sensing and interpreting things. And this is especially anxiety-invoking and challenging if they become overwhelmed and anxious when given too much information. So today, I want to share some dementia-aware communication tips to help the family and the professional caregiver share this necessary information about the coronavirus threat overall, and of course, the need to get vaccinated in a more positive dementia-aware way without causing undue anxiety. First of all, only provide enough information. You have to kind of strike a balance between answering questions or providing facts about COVID-19 without fueling the flame of anxiety, and avoid providing too much information about getting vaccinated that may create extra alarm and more resistance. Less is best. Model calmness. Even though you may be concerned yourself about vaccinations and possible side effects, it's important to model confidence and calmness. You do want to limit news and media exposure. You know, the news can be helpful by keeping everyone informed. However, news stories often use wording that is strong and frightening, and reporters certainly don't practice dementia-aware positive engagement. Remember, we must join their feelings. That's what's real to them, and help them to feel loved, safe, secure, comfortable, and valued. And we do this by practicing positive action statements, such as, oh, this is a scary time for everyone. I'm sure glad we can get through this together. Or, you know, I listened to the news this morning, and it sounds like there's very smart doctors and leaders that are making good decisions that's keeping us all safe. Be sure and watch for reassurance seeking. It is very, very natural for the person you are caring for with dementia symptoms to ask questions repeatedly, particularly about something difficult for them to understand and process, such as all the news surrounding the coronavirus. You know, it looks like that person with dementia symptoms is repeatedly asking the same or similar questions and wanting an answer, yet their distress increases no matter how many times you give them the answer. If you notice this repeated reassurance-seeking kinds of behaviors, change from answering the question with facts and figures to talking to the feelings. What if the person or persons living with dementia symptoms that you are caring for is unable to provide consent on their own for the vaccination? Well, basically, consent for the coronavirus vaccine should be considered in the very same manner as other vaccines or any necessary health care decisions. If a resident, patient, client, or any individual with dementia symptoms is resistant due to the fact they now have difficulty understanding the need to give consent, healthcare providers should talk to the individual's dedicated power of attorney or other determined family member. And don't give them too much information before the day of the vaccination. Wait until the day or you're actually there getting the vaccination so you don't frighten them. And instead of asking the individual if they want to get vaccinated, simply use a dementia care approach such as, "Oh, you're so good at helping us all stay safe. I'm glad that we can come here and get this done together." Or, "Let's just get this done and then we can go home and celebrate our good health." Always remember, dementia-aware communication has less to do with your words than it has to do with the feelings you project. The more you think for that individual with dementia symptoms, that broken thinker, using dementia-aware communication and care strategies, the kinder and more supportive you are in their eyes, even in the midst of this crazy pandemic. Signing off for now, with love, the Dementia Whisperer.